How do you differentiate? Because when we work from home, when we work at home, do the household chores, it almost becomes never ending, right? It looks like 24/7. We are working, and it becomes tiresome at times. And definitely we lose tolerance on each other too. So what is your experience? What is your tips to maintain sanity and make our house a home?
So what I feel is, Dr. Padmakshi also said, there's a huge knowing and doing gap. We know everything, but we seldom do anything. Uh, all the information that is being downloaded is all available on Google. So I'm not even in sync with what the education system is trying to teach the children. It's not the skills; they are just learning more information, and they're learning to remember more information, and there's no use of learning to remember more information. So the whole thing is in doing. And when you say work from home, yes, we have a lot of stuff to do. We not only have to sit on our laptops and attend calls and take care of meetings, we also have to take care of the cleaning part. We also have to take care of the cooking and all other domestic chores that need to be taken care of. And what I see is a fun way to do this is to divide the responsibility rather than just one person taking all the responsibility of everything. The fun is to take responsibility, divide it, in whosoever. Like, for example, I will tell you, my younger son is 11 and he is happy to take the responsibility of answering the doorbell and answering the phone call. So that's his responsibility and he's happy to do it. So I have actually, kind of asked them, what would you like to do? How would you like to contribute in the house? So my daughter, she's happy to bake. So if there's a birthday or something needs to be celebrated, she will bake a cake. Like on Father's Day, she chose to bake a cake. In fact, she didn't know how to bake a cake. She's learned it during the COVID. Uh, and also the important part of being a parent is to let go, not take the responsibility of being responsible for other people's behaviors. Even for children, most of the parents in India, I see they take the responsibility that my kid is behaving like this. They don't allow the children to make mistakes. I give full permission to my children to make mistakes and learn from it. So last night I can share that my daughter, I was asking her what she wanted for dinner and she didn't have anything in mind. She said, I was not hungry. I'm not hungry. And most of the teenagers react like it. I don't want to eat anything. And in the middle of the night, she wanted to eat something. She was hungry. She was doing her homework. She was completing her assignments and she came to me and I said, I have nothing for you now. I can't, cook now. So she got up, she cooked something for herself. She learned to cook. She looked at a recipe on YouTube and she cooked something, whatever was available at home. And she ate it. So that's a skill she has learned. And I'm really proud that, it is okay not to be 100% available for your children. Because most of the mothers, most of the parents, they want to be available 100% of the time for their children. That is how they create anxiety for themselves. They want to solve all the children's problems. So if your child comes, I have this problem, let me solve it for you. This is the attitude of the parents. And that is how you are disabling your children to be prepared for the future. That is how you are disabling them, disempowering them. Because I believe when you solve a problem, you also have create confidence. So you are taking away that opportunity from your child. You are taking away that opportunity for increased confidence. When a child solves a problem, maybe he makes mistakes, maybe he doesn't do perfectly, maybe he or she fails in the first time, but they get a lot of confidence. An average child, stumbles for 600, 700 times before they learn to walk. And what we are doing as parents is we are not even allowing them to make mistakes even once in their life. We want their life to go smoothly. We are preparing the road for them. We want them to just sit in a room, as Dr. Padmakshi said, and just sit with the books. And, you don't know how cooking is happening or how cleaning is happening. And you will get everything cleaned. You will get everything, cooked for you as per your desire. But that's not the way life works. tomorrow when they enter into their adult lives, they will also face challenges. And I honestly, personally believe that the kind of jobs that are there available today are no longer valid and going to be there in 2030. It is going to be completely different skills that people will be expected to have. It is going to be completely different jobs that that kids will be expected to have. And they are going to get prepared for it if you just let them do howsoever they are learning to, going through. And I'm sure this is an opportunity for them to grow. It is our, kind of traditional and conventional mindset we are imposing on them, that you have to learn books, you have to learn tables, you have to learn this, cos theta, tan theta. It's no longer, going to help them tomorrow. So their kind of jobs, they are going to get prepared for it when we give them an opportunity to. So divide responsibilities, share, and I mean, no, it's just not delegation. So I cannot tell my kid that from tomorrow onwards you are going to take care of this unless I teach them this, or I ask them to learn it and even make a mistake. My daughter is painting her room since yesterday. She wanted to paint her room, and I initially was skeptical. How can she paint a room? It is, how will it come out? But I asked her to learn from some YouTube videos which she watched it. She chose her colors and she said, I'm going to paint my room. And she asked me, she was scared also. She was fearful. So she asked me, is it okay if it doesn't turn out to be good? And I said, that's fine. You're just painting a wall. It's not going to stick onto to you forever. If you make a mistake, we'll call somebody. If you make a mistake, we'll try again. That's okay. So that's how they learn. So divide responsibilities, allow them to learn, allow them to make mistakes, and also support them when they ask for it, when they need it. Give them guidance. Don't solve their problems for them. So my son comes with, I can't manage my time. So I ask him, what do you want to do? Do you want to write it down? How do you want to manage your time? How much time, you want to get up? How much time you want to sleep? I don't try to tell them you get up at this time, you start studying at this time, you play at this time, because they are also stuck. Initially, they used to go out and play for 2 hours, and they knew at some time they had to go to school, so there were no mobiles then. Now, it is on to them to manage their time. I can't manage their time because I have my own time to manage. So I always tell them you have 24 hours, find 6 things you want to achieve in the day, do it. And what could be the obstructions? I will help you remove the obstructions. You help me remove my obstructions, and we cooperate. So that's how you create that environment where you are learning from each other and being cordial, being tolerant of each other's time also, and mindful.